Hey, I'm Dwayne Taft from Huffman, Texas, just outside of Houston. So I'm about 9 hours from home, right at 500 miles. Here to Bentonville for the KBF Open. What a beautiful place. I'm fishing beaver instead of grand, and man, it's a breathtaking view out there. Beautiful water.
Started fishing with crankbaits and poppers, and you do pretty good in the morning up to about 8 o'clock. And after that, you have to go to a chatterbait type bait, vibrating jig, swim jig, or a worm creature bait, and use those and then work it slow till close of day.
Yeah, the fishing was tough. A lot of small fish. I think I read that they call it a heaven for spotted bass, and there's a lot of spotted bass here. Interesting note, being from the Gulf Coast, I've never caught a smallmouth bass. And here in 2 days, I've caught like 10 of them. So it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. 16.5 inches, a big one so far.
I was expecting the lake to be a little calmer today with people, and it really wasn't that many people. So I kind of took the privilege and bounced around like 5 different ramps. And with the way the rules were, you couldn't really cross anything. So I just found ramps where I could paddle 0.3 miles and have a decent little area. And that's pretty much what I did. I went to 5 ramps and went back to 1 and ran into, I guess, 2 pods of fish. Caught two back-to-back casts, and I caught 3 in a row one time. And I think I only caught like 8 or 9 fish, but they were the right ones out there. We'll see if they're the right ones tomorrow though, I guess.
All right guys, so here's the deal. This is your 2018 Kayak Bass Fishing National Champion, and he's got a 4-fish limit from day 1, but he says he had to fish on the board to be in the money twice. So I said, hey, we're gonna come follow you tomorrow and film what you're doing. And he kind of stopped and looked up to the left in that Texas way and kind of shook his head, and he said, no, you're not. So what I did is I'm handing him a GoPro. That was the compromise, so he can bring you guys some of the action, but he won't let us follow him to the spot. Understandable, it's part of fishing. He's fishing a real pretty spot. I actually am not familiar with where he's going, but I am familiar with this boat ramp. So, Dwayne, what's the plan?
So, yeah, there's some points out here that's holding some kind of grass. I'm not sure what it is. It's the only point that has that grass I've found so far. And they're stacked up in there in the mornings on top water. I had a lot of blow-ups, probably small fish, but I ended up landing a few of them, 14, 15-inch range. And then once the sun gets up over the horizon there, I'm gonna hit, there's some bluff walls over there. I'm a Cinco, man.
It's pretty here,
wait, that's beautiful, man. It's unreal.
These bluff walls, really,
yeah.
You just get almost distracted from the fishing sometimes. It's so pretty.
That's it.
And it's part of Northwest Arkansas. Anyway, look, man, we don't want to hold you up. We can hear the birds chirping. We know that the sun's coming up. We know you're itching to get out there, so good luck.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully he can bring home the gold, but he's already got a padded deck with the $100,000 check I had to write him like 3 months ago. So anyway,
Yeah,
get out there, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey guys, so here's the deal. If you are in the Northwest Arkansas area, actually, if you're anywhere in the vicinity, you can check out OMTC for all your kayak fishing needs. Actually, not just your kayak fishing needs, all your paddle and water sports needs. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it over to Kelly and let him tell you a little bit more about what OMTC has to offer.
Thanks, Chad. Hey, I'm Kelly. I'm with OMTC. We are a dealer in Arkansas with a 1 store in Missouri. We cover kind of the whole Ozarks area. We've got a store in Conway, Arkansas, Cotter, Arkansas, Ozark, Missouri, and this is the Garfield, Arkansas store. We carry all the major manufacturers, all of our kayak manufacturers. They're made in the USA kayaks, the best you can buy. Wilderness Systems, on and on and on. Jackson, Hobie, Native, New Canoe, Bonafide. I'm probably leaving some out, Dagger. But we're basically, our main thing is just to get you in the right boat for the right kind of, for the right conditions that you're going to be paddling under. We sell PFDs, we sell paddles, we sell all the accessories, fishing gear, paddling gear, you name it. We're not going to be beat on price, and you're not going to get better customer service anywhere. We also have what we call our lifetime hull repair, And that means basically for the entire time you own that boat, we're going to fix any kind of hull damage you get free of charge. So we're going to take care of you from beginning to end, and we want to make you a customer for life. So if you're looking for a true pro shop experience, come see us at OMTC.
I come in pre-fished Thursday here. Not this spot, well, later on it was this spot. But I had another spot off the main lake, kind of on the upper end, but on the south side of the upper end, if that makes sense. A little bit clearer water, we found a bunch of spots, feeding frenzies in the morning. And off and on, you'll have a largemouth hit amongst them. So I had 4 yesterday there, and only 2 of them I got pictures of. Oh no, I'll take that back, only 1 I got a picture of. I cracked 2 and lost 2 there out of the 4. And then here, I came in here yesterday, which I like shallow water. This is about, the deepest is probably 10 to 12, like a normal creek or a small river. The bank confines it to where the bass are more homebodies than ones that are on the lake that move around a lot. And in that, I like places that a lot of other kayakers and boaters won't do, come in, and I've only seen 1 boat in the whole 3 days. I do have 1 other kayaker up here, Mike Cheatham. He's doing pretty good. He's got 5 fish today already. He had 5 yesterday for his limit, or more than 5, but he got 5 put on. And he finished up 9th yesterday. For me, I was like 46. Yeah, compared to what I usually fish, pads, fall down trees, I don't have bluffs where somebody can jump on you from 40 foot up in the air. But I love like the small creek river type. And it's not saying, people say, well, just because I say I don't like to fish a river doesn't mean I'm not used to fishing it. That's all I used to fish as a kid was rivers and creeks. And some of the creeks were rivers themselves, but.
You catching them?
I'm up to 9 bass, only 1 over 15 or 13. Today I got 5 on the board.
You didn't get 5 yesterday?
I had 3, the other 2 were not photogenic.
Oh.
And as soon as you go get ready to say, all right, now take the picture, it's gone. Like, I'm not signing that piece of paper. You're not getting my photo release. So.
How much time did you spend fishing a frog today?
None. But I have caught all but 3 on whopper poppers.
Everybody that knows you is not going to believe that you're not fishing a frog.
Yeah, I mean, even at Gunnersville, when I came back out and caught the last 2, I had them on swim bait.
Yeah, that's my favorite lure, Gunnersville. Anytime. I mean, I like catching them on a frog, but for effectiveness, if I fished a tournament there, I wouldn't put anything else on until I got 5 with a swim bait. All right, so Brad, you've got to explain to me what that cane looking, that cane looking thing is there above your depth finder.
It's my steering.
That's your torpedo steering?
For my motor.
Come on.
Yes.
So you run it standing up, or do you got to use that to clear all your other stuff?
I run it standing up or to clear everything else. I don't have any foot controls because everything, the way I have my deck set out, and since I stand about 90% of the time, about the only time I sit down.
You mind demonstrating how that works?
Yeah.
I want to kind of see how that works.
See if I can go around you.
Can you do it standing up? That's pretty cool.
As long as it's not a stump fill, it's not too bad.
Yeah. And you've got like, actually probably more range of motion than a foot control, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty cool.
Having the torpedo and has made a lot of difference in it after my injuries. and I can get from point A to point B, yes, a little faster. Average speed on the kayak is 3 to 4 miles per hour, which is great, considering mine's probably loaded with about 75 pounds worth of stuff. And it saves me for the use on my arm so I can keep up with my casting after the injuries. But I mean, I usually use it to get from, like I said, point A to point B, and then I bring it up and I'll fish. It is great, and it also serves another purpose. If you have somebody that turtles and you're on one end of the lake or something and you're their partner, you can get to them fast. And you don't kill yourself trying to lung size, kill yourself trying to get to them. And I have done that 2 or 3 different times. And not only help to get them back in the kayak by getting to them, but also retrieve most of their stuff as it's floating down the river, which nobody else would have been able to do. I use the Wilderness Systems Attack 140. It's a great all-around fishing platform. A lot of room to store items and rods on for me. I use it a lot because I can fish it in multiple types, locations, anywhere from pads, stump fields, coastal water. It's great. I stand in it 90% of the time. So, and right now I'm here in Arkansas fishing one of the KBF Opens, and didn't have to bring any other kayak. This is the only one brought to use. And it is my preferred kayak. What it boils down to, it provides everything I need to go fishing and be able to do what I need to do and get out there and make it happen.
Well, guys, we found Brad Case and Mike Cheatham, and both guys have limits and are fishing to upgrade. Mike is currently sitting in 7th place, and Brad is somewhere in the mid-20s, working his way up because he's upgraded 2 times just since we got here. We're gonna head back to the weigh-in and find out who's the champion of the 2018 Kayak Bass Fishing Central Open from Bentonville, Arkansas.
You know, day one I had 4 fish, lost the 5th one like we talked about. Today only 3 fish. It's a tough day. A lot of recreational boaters out there. It's like fishing offshore. Big waves all day long. We fought it. You know, I was told coming to this lake that the patterns change every day. Where you catch fish one day, they won't be there the next day. Sure enough, that's what happened. I thought I had it figured out yesterday afternoon. Went back today, nothing. Didn't catch anything. But I grinded 3 fish out, and that's about it. It's a pretty rough day.
Day one fishing here at, I chose beaver out of it, looking due to catching number of fish, not necessarily size. I was going for numbers, and hopefully we'll get the size up. So I caught 5, only got pictures of 3 of the 5 yesterday. Today I had caught 11 fish, was able to get pictures of 6 of them, so I was able to cull 1, come up with about 68 inches today. That's not a lot of inches, but with 5 fish, a lot of people didn't get 5 on the board. So I felt very accomplished with that part, hitting the 5 and moving it forward with that, fishing beaver.
All right, so in 2nd place, taking home $1,295. What's that? It's a ½ inch, by the way. So you know how they say size matters? Yeah, size actually matters. And you know how they say every inch counts? Well, that's only in games where it's not measured in quarter of inches. So in our sport, every quarter inch counts. So taking home $1,295. In 2nd place, your day one leader, Mr. Cody Milton. Congratulations, brother. So that means that your champion of the KBF Open Central is Mr. Josh Stewart. All right, so where did you fish and what did you fish?
Fish grand.
Okay.
Today, I just threw a jig all day.
Nothing but a jig.
Nothing but a jig. Yesterday, I had a jig, buzzbait, and a weighted wacky hook.
So y'all can go watch it. This is not some prophetic thing, but yesterday on Jim Salmon's podcast thing that I was on out here to the side, he's like, somebody asked the question, if you could have one lure and the only thing you could throw. I said, well, for for catching a number of fish, it'd be a Cinco. For fun, it would be a topwater frog. But if I wanted to catch the most fish and catch big fish, it would definitely be a jig. So I think Gerald Swindell says this: if you're a bass fisherman and you don't throw a jig, you're wrong. Like, that's the only thing he says.
There's only two colors too.
Yeah, black or blue, or black and blue. Green pumpkin and orange, and you can do all that other stuff. You can throw it any color you want to as long as it's black. What color did you throw? Green pumpkin with an orange trailer, ticks, and watermelon red.
What was it?
Anybody? Purple, peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, PB&J.
Yeah, yeah. Or black. Black works just as good. Anyway, so it does.
The town of Bentonville, just awesome town, beautiful place. The scenery is unbelievable. You know, I'm from the coastal plains of Texas, so it's flat. So the mountain ranges and stuff like that are just beautiful to me. The lake is breathtaking, you know, to watch the sunrise come over the mountains. It's an awesome place. Everybody I've met in town's nice. Met a guy at Waffle House last night that wanted to know all about KBF. Actually has a house that sleeps 15. He wanted to let some of us rent this next time we come to town. He wants to start kayak fishing himself. Just a great atmosphere, great people, great town. It's awesome.
I visited before, no problems there. Great food, great atmosphere, great people. Be a pleasure always to come back.